story. First, let's build a save stream. Now, in this, for the next several streams, in fact, it's probably going to be the majority of them this year, I'm going to be working on my own personal save file. Now, I am on the PS4, so I can't exactly upload a save file. I just, I can't really afford a PC, so I'm using what I have. So, while all of these sims and builds will be put on the gallery, they won't come as like one huge file that you can just download off the internet. It's sort of like you're gonna have to piece them together one by one if you want the full save file. But I've wanted to make my own save file for a while, and I've wanted to just build and create sims and make stories, and I seem to struggle a lot with Let's Plays, so I figured, you know what, why don't we start with just, doing saves, because I usually get bored with my Let's Plays pretty quickly. Perks of having the ADHD, so we are making a save file. Now, this is the Goth family, well, part of it. This is Cassandra Goth, her wife Daedra, and their cat, Beans. Beans is a sphinx. I love sphinx cats. And the little story I've got going on for them is Cassandra and Daedra have just started their married life and can't be happier. With Cassandra's books taking off and Daedra's new clinic keeping her busy, will kids be on the horizon? So I'm kind of thinking of letting them have kids when I actually start playing in this save file, like playing, not just playing quietly. Also, I'm sorry if my mic cuts out. I've only really got a headset because I can't afford a normal mic, so I'm sorry if it cuts out or you catch any breaths. This isn't something I can control or really help that much. I'm gonna use what I have, but anyway. So, like, they might have kids. I might add them down the line during the save, But for right now, they don't have any. They don't even have a house, and Daedra's vet clinic hasn't even been built. And in fact, I've got to build a lot of things, so we will be moving them into a blank lot here. I will put them in a 30 by 20 lot. And I will build their houses later. But first, I have to go edit the other Goth family. And I'll have to edit their bio here shortly, which I will do probably off screen, because it is a pain in the ass to type each individual letter on the PS4. And nobody's got time for that. But I will go ahead and tell you what I do plan for them. Now, for I've given Bella and Alexander and of course Cassandra makeovers. I haven't really made over Mortimer, but that's just because I think he looks okay the way he is. But I did give Bella and Alexander a makeover. I've actually aged both Cassandra and Alexander up, and I'm going to be aging up a lot of Sims and killing off a lot of Sims and all of that. Let me go ahead and evict that household there. Anyway, I need to go into create a sim with this family real quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and create Bella's parents. Now I didn't create Mortimer's, I just downloaded his parents off the gallery and then connected them to the family tree, and I killed them off just before I started this stream because I am going to be making a graveyard where I will be taking all of the Sims' graves and putting it in there. Let me turn down some of this wrong doodad. Audio, please. Thank you. We're just going to sound effects. We're just going to turn that down a bit, turn voices down a bit. Object music down a bit. Master volume down a bit. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Anyway, this is Bella. I didn't give her like a whole bunch of like, you know, new outfits and everything, because a lot of them I was okay with. So I think I only really did her everyday wear, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is her everyday wear that I've done. I think it suits her. I know red's usually her color, but I just didn't want to, you know, have everything be red. So I haven't changed that or this, well, except for her hair. I don't really like the makeup, but I'm letting her keep it because, you know, she grew up in like the early 2000s, according to the Sims 4 lore. And I know she was like an adult in the early 2000s because I have played The Sims 2 and I've played The Sims 3. So I kind of know a lot of her actual lore, but yeah. I think I made her look quite cute. And then I aged up Mortimer here. If it'll load. As you can see, the only thing I did was literally just age him up. And then we have Alexander here, who is starting to get a little bit of facial hair. He still needs glasses. He's kind of a wonky looking sim, but I've fixed him to the best of my ability. He looked so much worse when I first aged him up, and now people with those features, they're not ugly. I didn't like the way he looked in my game, and so that's why I've changed these, the way he looked. I've actually been trying to make Sims that aren't, you know, like the beauty standards of where I live, which is, and grew up with, which is a little difficult, but I'm getting there. Let's get back to Bella, because I've got to make her parents. So now, in The Sims 3 and The Sims 2, oops, sorry, bumped into my mic. In The Sims 3 and in The Sims 2, Bella has mom and a dad, Joconda, I think her mom's name is, and Simus Bachelor, and she's also got a older brother named Michael Bachelor, who I will make as an elder. Now, for Bella, I am going to kill her parents off as well. And for Michael, I am going to, which is going to be her older brother, I am going to be, making sure that he's an elder. I'm going to be marrying him off to Dina, and I'm going to be adding some kids between them two. Now, while I know that in The Sims 2, both Dina and Michael didn't have any kids, I am going to be giving them kids in my save. Okay, so that's going to be Simus. Now I just need to make Kerma, which, now if I had the PC, I would most certainly be using like a lot of custom content, but I don't have a PC, and so I am very, very limited by what I have. So you might see that I tend to lean towards certain styles more. I usually try to stay to one of two styles, which one is very, like, you know, pink and pastel and feminine, and the other is, oh my god, that's a goth kid / emo kid, you know, which I know goth and emo are not interchangeable. They are two different subcultures. Well, they are two different cultures with plenty of subcultures. I grew up in the early 2000s, and trust me when I say I understand the difference between goth and emo and the subcultures in all of them, because you've also got scene and all of that. But I tend to try to lean towards those two kind of aesthetics, which you just might notice. So I just want to let y'all take note of that, so that if y'all see me leaning towards a certain style more, be nice about it, but let me know, because sometimes I won't notice that I'm doing it until, you know, I've done it half a dozen times or someone points it out. She's going to be very supportive of her daughter, and she's going to be very supportive of her grandson. I wish you could set the, like, you know, son-in-law, father-in-law, or mother-in-law dynamic here in the family dynamics panel, but for some reason you can't. But I mean, hopefully they work on that, but I doubt it. Let me see, how do I spell her name? Let me see, I have her name pulled up. Jocasta. Okay, Jocasta. And then Simmons. And I will change their last names here shortly. Let me make sure I'm spelling that right. Spelling is not my strong suit. They stopped teaching spelling in 3rd grade where I'm at. So, let's make sure that he is supportive of his grandson. Okay. Then back over to Jocasta. I change her pronouns to she, her, because those are her pronouns. And then back to Simmons to change his pronouns and then make them have a kid. Alrighty. Let me pull up a picture of Michael Batchelor. Okay, so Michael, at least in The Sims 3, seems to have brown hair. And he's a decent looking sim. So, I will be... We'll try to make him as close to his Sims 3 counterpart as I can, because he's going to be the older brother of, Bella. He will be an elder as well. So... do 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 do. I usually prefer to make more feminine sims, so the amount of men that I'm going to be having to make in this save is going to be a big challenge for me. That makes him look like a woman with a fake goatee on. Just a little bit. He's got more feminine features, you know, just very soft features, which, you know, it's not bad at all. I think it's kind of cute. But I will tweak them a little bit. I just want to get a good base. Okay, I can sort of work with that. Okay. Let me go ahead and put his name in there. Michael. Michael! Oh no. Michael! Michael, don't leave me! Michael, help! I love Five Nights at Freddy's TikTok. Anyway, time to start with the daddy-o. Now sometimes I'll give them like multiple outfits in each of their category, but I'm gonna be honest, right now I cannot be bothered. I'm not really feeling all that good. I'm actually quite lethargic and tired right now. I want to go to sleep, but I also want to play Sims. So, me. Okay. And that. I'm gonna widen his nose a bit. Okay. Now I'm not trying to keep super close to how they looked. You know, I'm not gonna. It's not the end of the world for me if they don't look how they looked in previous games for me. Nah, not that hairstyle. That should work. I do sort of wish we had more kind of like afro textured hairs, which I know a lot of people have been clamoring for that. And then you've got people being like, we have enough hairs in those styles, do this style of hair. I think for every wavy and flat style of hair, there should be an afro textured hair. I still can't get over the fact that they decided to model the original afro that was in like the base game when it first came out off of cauliflower. You know, it's EA, they have the resources. It's a little too... Yips. There we go. And like, I'm not necessarily very, you know, I don't have a specific thing in mind because I'm not going to be keeping these Sims around for super long. I will be killing Simus and his wife off once I load back into the game because I'm going to have to finagle some things. Okay, that suits me. What's up, dude? Yeah. Now I like being able to just click these quick outfit doodads, but because we're not gonna see him in a lot of stuff. But even if I'm gonna kill the sim off, I make sure that I give them like. I make sure that I give them the some outfits that look alright, that I'm okay with seeing them in, because they do pop up as ghosts sometimes whenever I play. And just in case they pop up in a certain outfit, I don't want to be like, oh my god, what are you wearing? Okay. What was... Going back to... I'm going to the Sims Wiki. Wiki. Okay, so his traits are neurotic, inappropriate, handy, frugal, and family-oriented in The Sims 3. And they say, which is quite strange because his aspiration is romance in The Sims 2. So, but I'm gonna go with The Sims 3 version. I'm gonna have enough cheaters and romance sims in this save. I know for a fact, because I like the drama. I'm gonna say he was gloomy. That he liked the outdoors. And that he was family oriented. And I'm gonna say that he liked the color gray. And his favorite activities were fishing and fitness. Okay. I am pleased with how he looks. Hi, Jacosta. Okay. I say that say that she was family oriented. I'm not gonna look at her bio, but if I remember correctly, she was family oriented in The Sims 3. I'm gonna say that she was neat and that she was a bit of a geek. I'm going to say that her favorite color was blue. And her favorite activities were... she liked dancing and gardening. And I must say she also liked the piano. From what pictures I can see, or that I have seen that I remember anyway, she used to have her hair back a lot. Because, you know, she's a mom, and when you're a mom of 2 kids, regardless of their age, you're gonna keep your hair back because kids are crazy. Go ahead and make sure there's no makeup on. Okay, I'm pleased with that. I don't want her to be built. So, let's say there's a long dress for her. And yeah, I do have a lot of unlocks on. Mainly because I couldn't be bothered playing the game to unlock them. I really don't... Like, I can appreciate the effort it takes to put something behind a paywall and sort of put... well, not paywall, but an unlock. But in all honesty, I kind of wish that they just didn't put anything behind a lock, because it makes things so much more difficult for me. Because sometimes I have to find the cheats, and I have to put them in manually every time. I can't just copy and paste. Oh, these are cute. Oh, I already had these. Why are they showing up as new? That's a new bug. I'm not gonna like that much. I'm gonna give her some stockings. And some boots. Will boots go with this outfit? Not really. But I want to give her boots. Nah, I won't be mean. I'll give her heels. I mean, she's just gonna be dead anyway, so it's not really gonna matter too much. Okay, I'm alright with that. I'm okay with that. It's not the greatest, but I'm relatively okay with most of these. Because I doubt I'm gonna share her. Also, I can't really be bothered. Okay. Now for Michael. Michael, help! Don't leave me here, Michael. Now he was a bit of a jock. So I'm gonna say that where is it? I'm probably passing it. There it is. I'm gonna say he wanted to be a bodybuilder. I want to see him around town, so there's going to be that. I want to say that he's active. And I'm going to say that he is, loyal. I'm going to say that his favorite color is, blue and orange. Auburn. And that he likes cooking and fishing and fitness, of course. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give him brown hair now. I think I want him to keep his brown hair when he ages up. Oh my god, I hate making male Sims. They're always so difficult for me. What do men even look like? Okay, I can make peace with that. Because we will be seeing lots of him, I'm going to do his outfits, but only... No, I'll go ahead and... Well, I'm going to be in with Create a Sim with Dina Caliente anyway, so I'm not really going to do a lot of work on him right this second, because I've got to go ahead and move him out, but I will get his hair. Give him this one. It looks kind of like the ones he has in The Sims 3. I'll go ahead and give him his goatee. He doesn't really have any facial hair in The Sims 3, but I like my male Sims to have facial hair as often as I can get away with. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to say that he is jokesters with his sister, close with his nephew, supportive of his father. He's got a supportive dynamic with his mother. Okay. I will be going into Cas again with him shortly. I just want to go ahead and kill off his parents and then move him into his own little place where I can move in Dina Caliente. I am going by world. I will be making unique Sims for this world and unique builds, obviously, because it's a save file. I mean, not obviously, you know, because some people, they make save files and all they do is touch the already made Sims. And, like, ignore all the other Sims that I've got up here. These are... I'm using my, current households save, where there's a lot of the extended family there. Which I will be keeping in this save because I want to. I'm gonna just quickly save this game real quick. Mainly because my game has been crashing a few dozen times. And over the past week, and I would rather not have to deal with it. Honestly, I would love if we had a Sims Medieval. That has like the sort of like the create a sim and build mode of The Sims 4, but it's like literally just The Sims, but set in the set in medieval times, and so that I could do the Sims Medieval Challenge without having to, well, the Extreme Ultimate Decades Challenge. I've been watching a lot of Morbid Gamer, and like I like her challenge. I think it's neat. Sometimes I have to be in a certain mood though to listen to her streams. I don't really like streams personally. Like I'll listen to some in the background, or I'll join in with some. But I usually prefer just YouTube videos that are edited and stuff, because I don't like seeing the whole. Just for me, because I find it very, like, jarring to be focused on, like, a Sims or Sims storyline, and then all of a sudden hear, oh my god, thank you, Banana Blaster 4000 for the bits. Or, hi, Arch, thank you for seeing here and getting here. Or, really, my least favorite is, oh my god, thank you for the 2-second subscription. That's, thank you. And, like, I love that they thank these people about it, and that some people do this, because like they just need it. It's cool, and I'm happy for them. But I just want Sims. Play the Sims, But I think that's just me. But I like doing streams, because even though nobody actually really watches any of them, I might get 1 or 2 people. In which case, hi, 1 or 2 people seeing this, if you're seeing this. But Jocasta. Okay, Jocasta, sweetie, I need you to get over here. Oh, they're all crying over the deaths of Mortimer's parents. So let's see, Jocasta. Kill. Be slain by a vicious killer rabbit. Okay, now we just need to find Simus. Hi, Simus. Reset you. How about you go here? Yeah. Honestly, I am so happy that they added this, like, this kill cheat that's just like right in the cheat menu, that I don't have to type in the cheat or have to just manually do. It makes my life a lot easier. Especially considering I don't have because I'm on like the PS4, I don't have like mods that I can just be like, oh my god, kill them off with this fun little cheat, or like, oh my god, this mod helps them die, I mean, I wish there was an option for the children whenever I have story modes or stories where the kid died. There's reset object. Bella, chill. No, you're not groomy. You're just sad right now because people died. This always takes forever. Chill, Bella. It's fine. Alright, Grimmy. Reap my mother. Go ahead and reap her. Thank you. Thank you for doing your job. Awesome. Now I can go to Manage Worlds, save, and go to Manage Worlds. But yeah, I like to I would love a Sims medieval that's literally just The Sims, but in medieval times. Of course, it would be awesome if you could choose where the setting was. Like if they offered like 3 different worlds at the base game, like for the base medieval worlds. I would love to see a Sims medieval that had like Spain, England, obviously, England and Ireland and Scotland, and Wales, and China. Oh, I would love a medieval China. I would have a field day. And you could play as a farmer and peasant, or you could be a noble, or you could be the literal king, queen, or emperor / empress. But also, like, you could advance the storyline if you wanted to, like the time. You wouldn't be just stuck in like the medieval era. I would love to be able to go from like the medieval to the Renaissance to the Age of Enlightenment to go through like the entire, like, using English history as a baseline here, because that's the history that I have the strongest grasp on. Like you start off in like 1066 with William the Conqueror, and then you go forward in time to the Plantagenets, and then you go to the Tudors, and then the Stuarts, and then Georgians, I think it was, and then the Georgians, and then the Victorians, and the Edwardians, so on and so forth. Oops, hold on, let me undo that. Alright, Michael. Yep. Oop, I didn't mean to click gallery. Whoops. Go to manage households. Okay. Bachelor, we're gonna free real estate you on, then move you over here. And now all I need to do is move in Dina. Other households. Oasis Spring Caliente. Dina. Over there. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's what I meant to press and do. Okay, let me see. Let me pull up my Google Doc for what I have planned for that family and their all their kids' name. Okay, so I gave him and Dina 2 kids in my Google Doc. A son named Diamond and a daughter named Natalia. Natalia. Okay, Dina. Thou art an elder now. He's your husband, you goofball. I'm gonna say you're close, because you needed that money. You wanted to outlive him. You might. I don't know. And I will do her makeover shortly. But first, let me go ahead and make their 2 kids. Now, Diamond's name is going to be a play on the term Diamond Bachelor, which, if I remember correctly, is a Chinese term. But he... He is not married. At least not according to my Google Docs. See, I usually end up making like couples a lot in my whenever I play the game or try to fill the world. I often forget to do you know, Sims that are single. Unless I'm starting a legacy, and sometimes I'll just start with one Sim. And usually I try to make their parents, because I like having an established family when I play. It's like if I have a plan for a Sim, sometimes I'll just make them as like a small child, and then make their parents, and then have them grow up, and then play as them. That way so I'm more attached. It doesn't always work, of course. You know, because sometimes I just get really, really bored. Okay, this works for me. He's going to have a supportive relationship with his mother, but a strict relationship with his father. His father's very strict on him, because he just wants the best for him. And I'm gonna say that Diamond, his currently his aspiration is to find a soulmate. Loves the out. No, not love the outdoors. I'm going to say that he is ambitious. I'm going to say that he's also a genius. and that he's a bit materialistic. Say his favorite, like his hobbies. I'm gonna say that he enjoys fishing, dancing, and, you know, painting's a hobby of his. Okay, so that's diamond. Now we're just going to make Natalia. Maria Dmitriya Flakrosimova, Natalia Ilinishna Rostova, Maskami Natasha. It always takes forever. Okay. I actually decided to start like building this save file on stream because sometimes I'll start rushing myself because the serotonin will start to drop, or I'll do something and be like, good enough, you know what I mean? And then I'm in the middle of it and then I'm like, why did I do that? But because I've got ADHD, I'm like, well, now I can't go back. I've got to start over again. So like, I actually am working on a different save, and I'm all the way up to Brindleton Bay, but I got lazy on it, and so now my brain's like, there's no more serotonin coming from this. Make something new and shiny. And I'm like, god damn it. Why is she orange? Okay, this I can work with. She's gonna be a bit high maintenance. She's going to be an art lover. And I'm gonna say she can be a bit jealous. You know, like two somewhat negative traits. I'm gonna say that her favorite color is pink. Favorite hobbies: fitness, painting, acting. Can't forget her pronouns. Okay. Alrighty, Michael. Time for you to get your makeover. Then we're gonna do Dina, and then I'm gonna do their kids. Now, I plan on having Michael and his family be relatively rich, you know. I'll go with brown. I actually recently got my first ever pair of loafers, and why did no one tell me they were the most uncomfortable shoe known to man? Like, I asked my mom, I'm like, are loafers supposed to be comfortable, or are they supposed to be painful? And she's like, they're supposed to be uncomfortable. And I'm like, wow. Okay, so like I've got Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so like things like heels aren't very ideal for me to wear, because my joints and other connective tissues are very prone to yeeting themselves out of place. I actually kind of like that look. I might just minorly change this. But are very prone to yeeting themselves out of place. And as such, wearing heels is never really a great idea. And in fact, I met people with Ehlers-Danlos, at least my kind, which is the hypermobile kind. We have an increased risk of having our arch collapse, which, from what I hear, is kind of as painful as it sounds. Okay, and I can't forget the wedding ring. Dina would have a cow. Give him this one. And so I usually have to get shoes that have like arch support in them, and or aren't really off the ground or heeled. Like, I can wear a 1 to 2 inch high heel. Like my doctor's okay with that. Like, they're not they don't want me to wear heels, but you know, I like heels. They make me feel confident when I wear them. They make me feel pretty. I've always loved heels. Now, they're not exactly... I need to get rid of that. They're not exactly comfy, because, you know, they're heels. And if I'm in them for too long, my feet start to kill me. But I love wearing them because they make me feel pretty. And now I'm gonna have him be... Michael seems like the kind of guy that wears socks to bed, which I don't know how anyone in their right mind could wear socks to bed. I don't even wear pants to bed, okay? Which is a bit of TMI, but I don't. I don't like pants, and I don't like socks, okay? It took until I was an adult to be able to wear socks without wanting to have a meltdown every time I put them on whenever I went out. So for the majority of my childhood, I was sockless, much to my mother's annoyance. But it was a sensory thing. Okay, why does he look at this? Oh, he looks so spiffy. Ah, crikey, he said. That's kind of cute. I'll give him that one. Oh shit, my back itches. But yeah, I didn't know that loafers were uncomfortable. And now I have my own pair of loafers, and I've not worn them at all. I mean, I haven't had an occasion to wear them, but you know. That's okay. I like how that is. That's fine too. I knew his cold outfit wear was gonna be some fuck shit. It's always the cold weather. I was talking about The Sims Medieval earlier and just completely derailed. But could you imagine a Sims game where you could go through different periods of time? And like, of course, I understand their hesitancy to do a Sims Medieval and to make it any sort of realistic, to implement the whole, you know, infant mortality thing. I mean, but they could easily just fix that by, one, not making that the default, and two, letting people have the option to either check it in, as in they want that to affect their gameplay, or to, you know, uncheck it. And they can do that anytime they want. And instead of it being like this little Sims game that's got all these specific missions, it just be The Sims, but set in medieval times. That is it. Let me play my sandbox like that. And I will be pleased. Gotta give him his wedding ring. I don't know if I've been giving him the same wedding ring over and over again. I hope so, but if not, I will. Okay, Michael, you are finished. Alright, Dina. Bedina. It is time to get you granny-fied. I mean, there's no age limit to what you can wear. You know. And how you can wear things, but I do think the older someone gets, the less they tend to care about what's like hot off the rack, and more of what's comfortable and makes me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Now, I do think Dina would still have a bit of a modern look with her, as an elder, but Yeah, no, I've got to go through blouses. I've got to get over top and bottom. Yeah, I think hers would still be a bit on the modern side. Kind of like this. But, nothing is, you know, nothing like when she was a young adult. I'm also going to give her flip-flops because I don't feel like picking out socks for this particular outfit. Okay. And I put her hair back so that I could see her face better. But now that I've got that out of the way... let's say she's... Nah. Doesn't yield Dina to me. About this. Guess that works. I mean, that's Cassandra's hair, but... Now, I do think she would keep the gold jewelry. And she would go for a shorter dress, I think. But I don't think it would be... like that. Because she's, you know, she's a married woman. And from what I've noticed, a lot of married women tend to change a lot of their styles as they get older. You know, either they cover up more, or they cover up less, or whatever. Okay, I'm pleased with that look. That's also fine. She's gonna be around her kids and grandkids. I think she'd probably keep that. That's fine too. You know what? Yeah, she'd keep that. She would. And I think she'd keep that too. That's not just me being lazy, I promise. Now on to Diamond. Let me see. Maybe... I can't remember if I jotted down anything for how I want him to look. Okay, so all I wrote down is that Diamond's going to be in level 6 of business career. So... and that he's single. So he is a diamond bachelor. I'm joking. He's not over 40. He's probably 24, 25. He's only very high up because of his education. And he knows father's contacts. I don't know if I like the man bun. We get a lot of hairs with like that little pushed back floopy thingy. Or we get hairs that just look like this. See, a lot of people were excited when this hair came out, and I can see the appeal, but at the same time, it's always looked like a whole bunch of worms to me. Like, there's like someone that just took a dirty mop with a bunch of worms and placed it somewhere. It's... I think it's just the gravity defying of it is, and how static it is. Because, like, the texture's okay. I'm okay with the texture. I think the texture's pretty cute and pretty cool. But just the gravity defiery of it all. In 2014 fuckboy haircut. It's giving Styles from Teen Wolf. I never really got into Teen Wolf. My aunt did when it came out, and one of my friends is into it, but I just could not for the life of me get into it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love supernatural storylines and stuff, but and the idea of, like, a teenager having to deal with the difficulties of not only being a teenager, but also being a werewolf, you know, that does interest me. But I really couldn't get into it. I tried, but it just wasn't entertaining to me. That'll do. Honestly, we need better facial hair, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I really want some more facial hair. Wish there was a facial hair option for women, which I know that's kind of like a... Some people are like, those are fighting words. Yeah, those are fighting words. You're gonna get hollered at. In which case, please don't. I'm a weenie. I will cry. But contrary to popular belief, there are many women and individuals who identify as women who, yeah, that'll work. Who have facial hair. For some of them, it's full-on beards, you know? Like, they're okay with the beard. Or, you know, for some of them, it's just because they can't be asked to shave it, which they shouldn't have to if they don't want to, you know what I mean? For others, they're completely comfortable in it. And I'm rather happy for the ones that are content with their facial hair. But not having facial hair for female framed, you know, feminine framed Sims just sorta puts a wrench in some of my plans. Because what if I wanted to make a feminine framed Sim with a beard, you know? I mean, I'm already pissed I can't make myself in The Sims. I'm disabled. I need wheelchair. I mean, I can walk, you know? I'm not a full-time wheelchair user. But I do need mobility aids in order to really do anything. Especially when it comes to traveling long distances. Or long distances for me. I also wish we had Mardi Gras on The Sims. I'm from the South, okay? Where I'm from, Mardi Gras is awesome. We celebrate Mardi Gras. I love Mardi Gras. And like, don't get me wrong, I understand that they can't really put everything in The Sims. Especially not for free. They're a company that has to make money. But I would be happy if we could just get Mardi Gras in The Sims, like an actual Mardi Gras. Or like, and like, I don't really like kits. I mean, I guess they're okay, you know? And like, everyone can have their own opinion about it, that's fine. But I don't really like kits. But one kind of kit that I wish they would make is world kits. Which I know that's a pretty big thing to ask for. You want a whole world? But like think about it though. Like, yeah, it takes a lot of stuff to make a world, and I know that they'll never do that because the amount of money they would put into making the world for the amount of money they would get in return for it is not conducive. But to like business, but I would be happy if they did. I would be very, very happy if they did. Okay, Diamond's done. He's such a handsome man. Okay, I'm trying to get a feel for her. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now, Natalia, I'm kind of thinking of her as being an actress or an artist, one of the two. She will be engaged to Iggy Pancakes. I'm going to say that they had hit it off. Their childhood sweethearts. See, I wish we had more hairs that had headbands, or at least a headband option, like, you know, as like a hat kind of thing. That would mean they would have to go back and do every single hair they've ever made to be compatible with the headband. Not that they have done that for a lot of other things, but I think I'm gonna give her this one, or maybe this one. I'll go with this one. I don't really use this hairstyle a lot. Like, I kind of like it, but I think if it were over the ears, I'd like it more. Piercings. I wish they would update some of the textures. I know I want her to have earrings, but I don't know what kind. I could give her this if I'm feeling froggy, but I'm not. Those might do. Kinda like these. I think I'll use these green ones. You know, I kind of find it odd, and like, I don't mean like this in like any negative way. I mean, you know, like, I don't really mean anything negative by it. But I do find it kind of weird that the expansion packs that had, like, you know, sort of indigenous peoples representations, oh hell, I lost my train of thought. Well, that derailed. Probably for the best, though. I'll probably remember it and be able to talk more in depth. Okay, yes, I like that. I think that's cute. So we're gonna keep that girly pop. See, this would be so much cuter if we just had a little headband over it. But no, we don't get headbands. Now I'm using, oddly enough, I'm using a lot of green on her. With her, despite some of her, I think her favorite color is pink and blue. Let me put these white shorts underneath her dress. And then those, that looks cute. Then we're gonna do her nails. I am so happy they put nails in the game. I've been waiting for so many years for nail CC because, you know, I'm on console, so I can't really get CC. But I'm actually gonna try and give her two formal looks. One to be like her wedding dress, and one to be like her normal, really over the top, cute, formal wear. Fingernails. Bracelet. No, not those ones. Wish we had more bracelets, honestly. I'm gonna give her this gold watch over on that other hand. And then for her ring, I'm gonna put this shiny rock on her hand. I love rocks. I think they're neat. I'll give her this. And I'm gonna do the matching necklace. Then for hair, I gotta do something special for her. Hair. I'm gonna do updo. Okay, that works for me. Now we can do her makeup. Back when I first started playing The Sims 4, back in like 2017, because that's when it came out for PS4, I used to give my Sims so many makeup choices. Like, I would use makeup on all of my Sims. And it wasn't really good makeup either. Looking back at it now, I'm like, oh my god, what were you thinking? Also, I used to make my Sims so pale and so skinny. And whenever I look back on it, I'm like, oh god, what were you thinking? I'm trying to think of what dress I want for her wedding. Ooh, that's definitely a maybe for her. That would be too modest for her, honestly. This is cute. Yeah, let's go to this one. Get rid of the accessories. Get rid of everything. Okay. Heels. Let me sit up for this one because I'm doing this from my bed, so need to get a good close look at this. Let's see, she's got a red option. She's got this kind of off-white, which I do like that. Is this version? No. It's pink, and pink would suit her. And then there's like the silvery version with like the white flowers. And there's this. Yeah, that pink one might be one. Oh, but that blue one might be one too. Yeah, but what does this darker blue do? No. How about this green with the gold? Okay, that looks beautiful. But I'm not thinking it's for her. Oh. And then black. I'm gonna give her pink one. Back to her heels. Give her these pink heels. Not those ones. What does these ones look like with her dress? No. Oh, how I wish we had better shoes. I hope for the next game they bring in people who know what they're doing with fashion. And hair. And makeup. Let me see. Rings. I'm gonna say this one. No. This is gonna be her engagement ring. Alrighty, now time to do hair and makeup. Hair is gonna be updo. How does this look on her? Sorry, my head itched and I had to scratch it. Now, I do think these are cute, but I don't... No, they don't really go with that. How about this one? No, doesn't really go with the dress. This one? No, too dark. This one? Nah. This one... Yep, this pink one goes right with it beautifully. Okay. How does this pink look on her? Or this one? Yeah, no. How about this? Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm okay with that. I do want to keep those bottoms though, because I do think they're cute. I'm gonna give her this little purple t-shirt. And I'm gonna give her a bonnet, which I know is going to be controversial for some people. But if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Okay, so whoa. I hate it when my controller bugs out. Okay. Short dress for when she's out with her girls. Her goyles. Oh, hello. Someone joined. That's awesome. I'm just building a, save file. It's Natalia Bachelor. I'm gonna be having her get married to Iggy Pancakes eventually. Just a lot of finagling right now. See, I think this would look so much cuter without that little silver stripe. Like, sometimes I like the stripe, but I would like a version without that, you know? Let's see. Okay, that's cute. Then heels. I'm gonna give her some black heels. Yeah. Accessories. Get her some nails. She will cut a bitch. She has no hesitation in doing so. She's gonna have painted her toenails. That's great. Now for hair and accessories. I think she would put her hair up like this for a party. I think it's cute. Or she'll brush it out like this. I'll go back to what I had. And I think for parties, she likes to go a little edgier, quote unquote, so no, I'll do black accents. There we go. And I'm sorry if I bring it to my mic. I literally only have like a cheap headset because I can't afford a normal microphone because I'm on PS4 and not PC. Okay, maybe no necklace. I said I thought she'd go wild with it, but I don't think she'd actually go wild with anything. There's a cute swimsuit that I've had the swimsuit in mind when I was making her too, like in my little Google Docs, like writing down about her. I think this is it's this one. I think this one, or was it this one? Yeah, it was the other one with the gold accents. I'm gonna give her some sunglasses. Beautiful, darling. Stunning. Where is it? I think this might be the one. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think I'm wrong with it. Is this the style I had in mind? No. Where? It's because I'm looking at short dresses. I'm such a goofball. It's gonna be... I think it's this one. I recently got the for rent pack for my birthday. I say I got it. Really, a friend got it for me. But, yeah, it's not really going with her outfit the way I want it to. Because I have no monies. I depend on everybody else. But that's just how life is, sadly. Yeah, that's cute. Sandals. I'm gonna put these platforms on her. I think I'll make them the white platforms to tie in with the accents. And then a hat. And some sunglasses. Maybe this hat? How about this one? I want her to wear a hat, but, like, I want it to go with the outfit. Oh well. Sunglasses, don't let me down. Maybe white sunglasses? Yeah, white sunglasses. I do want to give her a beanie, though, for this. Because, like, that's a cute beanie. I think I'm gonna give her a sweater. Because there's so many cute sweaters. I think I'll go with this pink fuzzy one. bottoms. Maybe these black jeans? No. There's these blue jeans. And there's these pink ones, but they're not the right pink. It's these ones too. And there's the black ones. I think I'm gonna go with the light blue jeans and then just change her beanie. Unless they're her shoes. First I'm gonna give her socks because it's gonna be cold. And she's gonna be cold if I don't, so I'm just gonna give her some black socks. Some boots. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that's pretty. But I'll probably just go with a white beanie because I think it ties everything in together better. I was going to say I could do a pink beanie, but the pink they have for this beanie is more of a fuchsia or purple. Okay, I like it. And finally done with the Bachelor family. So we've got Natalia Bachelor, who hopes to be... Hold on, let me pull up my blanket because it's cold in here. Alright, sitting up and I can see now. We've got Natalia Bachelor, who is high maintenance, jealous, and an art lover. She hopes to be a master actress. She likes pink, fitness, painting, and acting. Acting? Oh my god, acting. And I thought her favorite colors were just pink and blue, but it's just pink. But I used a lot of green on her first outfit, because that's just what I gravitated towards. Gravitated. Oh my god. Whatever. Then we've got Diamond Bachelor, which is her older brother. He hopes to find his soulmate. His likes are fishing, dancing, and painting. Those are kind of like his hobbies. He's ambitious, he's a genius, and he's a bit materialistic. I'm gonna change that. He's gonna be level 6 of the business career. Then we have their father, Michael Bachelor, whose aspiration is bodybuilder, but that's just because I couldn't think of any other aspiration to give him. Who likes the apparently I can't talk. Who loves the outdoors, is active and loyal. He likes fitness, fishing, cooking, the color blue, and the color orange. And Michael Bachelor is actually Bella Goth's older brother. And then we're going over to Dina. Then we have Dina Bachelor, previously known as Dina Caliente. I've sort of married her off to Michael like they were in The Sims 2, but instead of killing him off before her, I decided to just make them both the same age and also a lot older. And Dina likes fitness, green, piano, mixology, high energy sims, pop music, and the color black. She dislikes gardening, handiness, and fishing. She's a romantic sim, she's materialistic, and she's ambitious, and she hopes to be fabulously wealthy, which, by the way, we're going to be finishing that within like 0.5 seconds. So, yeah. Because I will be having to give them their skills. I'm going to go ahead and save this household to my library. And I will be putting the descriptions of them in a lot later, probably off screen. That way, so I don't have to do the painstaking task of typing in every single individual letter via PS4 controller into things. I'm confirming with my Google Doc that I have for them. Okay. Make sure that I got everything with their Google Doc. Okay, yeah, Dina's correct. Make sure I didn't leave any pets out. My phone's glitching, so. Okay. Right, so I'm not missing any dogs or pets. I didn't put any in that Google Doc. What skills will I be giving them? Okay, so piano. Someone's gonna have handiness. Logic, research, debate. I'm gonna have to put the cheat for them to have, God, what's it called? Okay, yeah. I will have to do the cheat to give them their, university degrees. I am going to quickly, very quickly, go and, get a sip of my drink and go use the bathroom. I will be right back in just like maybe 2 or 3 minutes at the most. Alrighty, I am back. I'm sorry, I did not mean to take that long. I had to use the bathroom. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and start on, I'm gonna say, let's start on, Cassandra Goth's house. I'm gonna do shit. I'm sorry if you see any, if you hear any noise or if anything cuts out or anything. My brother is up now. Okay, they are. I'm gonna start with Cassandra's house. I'm gonna build her little house. Now, the hope for them is, like, at least for me, is I think Cassandra and her wife, Deirdre, I think they want kids, but like they're literally like they're just married. And I'll have to take a lot of family photos. I mean, I've downloaded some family photos off the gallery. But I am going to have to definitely take a lot of family photos and stage a couple of fake wedding pictures for them. Okay, Potter's display. I'm gonna call this Goth Family Home. Okay. I'm gonna give it the fast internet. Some home studios. And training ground. Okay. Now I do know that I'm going to want a backyard, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put a little line on the ground. Well, I'm gonna put a line on the ground and then just kind of like save my game because it's been crashing a lot lately. And I don't need it to crash again, because I just worked really, really hard on those other sims, and though I've saved those sims to my gallery, I haven't saved shit to this one. And, yeah, rather not have to deal with that. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm going to be doing with, like, the base Goth family, like Bella, Mortimer, and now Alexander, because Cassandra moved out. Now, Alexander, I'm going to keep him in his normal family home when he's an adult. I mean, he's going to go off to university. I fully see that for him. But he is currently, as a teenager, he is in the computer after-school club. And he is going to be dating... shit, what's her name? Hold on, let me pull up my Google Doc. I know I've got her name written down somewhere. What is your name, beloved? Olivia. He's going to be dating Olivia Spencer Kim. Which I'm going to be killing off her grandparents. And, okay, let me see. I've got a picture saved for what kind of house I want to build for them. Let me see if I can't find it, because I forgot to download it. So... want to try to make a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Where did I put that picture? Because, like, I did bookmark it, but I've bookmarked a lot of houses. Is this it? No, that's not it. did I put that? No, I bookmarked it. Okay, there it is. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. Now, I don't usually like copy houses piece by piece whenever I am making a house, but I do like to have real pictures as sort of like a guide. Okay, and the lack of music is starting to bug me. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and just place a few rooms down. Okay. Move you here, sweet thing. And we're gonna move you over here for now. Okay. Don't usually build like this, like super chaotic like. So this is gonna be like the big main area of the house. It is going to be 2 floors. Pull that. No. I will edit that later. Pull this over here. Pull that like that. Pull that out like that. Okay. And then we're just gonna put that back there as a sort of exit way. Then there we go. Okay. There we go. That's gonna add some pizzazz. We go ahead and roof everything. Much like how you can make custom rooms, I wish you could make custom roofs. It would make so many things so much easier. Now, I don't know if any of you guys listen to the little Reddit stories on TikToks, but I do. And let me tell you, it's messy. I live for drama. I mean, I don't like drama when it involves me. You know, I would prefer to be drama free, but and for the most part, I am. But I live for drama. I thrive off of drama stories. Of course, I gotta make sure that I don't solely focus on drama things, because otherwise, my mental health will go down the drain. Gonna raise that up. I don't like that texture. But I can't exactly, you know, watch them all the time, because otherwise my mental health will go down the drain. And so, thus, I try to find other things to distract me from it. Things like Call of Duty TikTok. Oh my god. Oh, goodness gracious. I learned some things about myself. Let me just say that much. You know, I didn't really think I was into guys or girls or really anybody. I thought I was completely and utterly aromantic and asexual, but apparently that's not the case. Because, whoo, honey, let me tell you, some of those Koenig cosplayers and Ghost cosplayers and Keegan and Soap and just all of them. Oh, and the John Price cosplayers. Oh my god. I'm like, well, people didn't know that I had issues before. They do now. And that's not a joke. That's like, I'm serious about this. I have I have issues with men, obviously. Love my dad. Dad did his best. I recognize he did his best, but oh, honey, daughter's not fine. Daughter's simping over men in cosplay. And men that are like old enough to be her father. I was actually telling one of my friends about it. Not gonna name her name, 'cause she's very cagey about her privacy. But you know what, bestie? You do you. You have a right to privacy. You do what you want. I will do my best to respect that. I'm not naming names. She'll know I'm referring to her, but you won't know who I'm talking about. But one of my friends, I don't know how she puts up with me, because goodness gracious, I wouldn't even be putting up with me. Oh hell. Went into the house. There we go. Then we're just gonna put a nice little fence back here to cage in the backyard. Should I put a fence up here? Yeah, I should. Okay, so 2 more down. Actually, I'll just hook it up to that fence. There we go. Okay, so the shell's looking nice, if I do say so myself. But, yeah, one of my friends were like, hey Divya, what kind of guys are you into? And I'm like, you don't want to know. It's a problem. It's me, the problem. Oop, I need to do the full room doohickey before I... Honestly, painting a house black, I mean, if you live in a place where it's cold, yeah, do that. But painting a house black in a place where it is hot as hell and humid, I wouldn't advise that. Sandra wanted to paint her house black, but her wife was just like, darling, we live in the South, beloved. And remember how hot your house was during the summer? And she's like, oh, that's right. But it looks so good. It's like, I know it looks good, beloved, but let's not do that. Might have to make it a brown house. How about brick? How does brick look? Okay, not that brick. Is brick? No. How about that color? No. It's always choosing walling that hits me the worst when building. Because what looks good in my head never seems to apply very well to The Sims. Okay, I do like this texture. Let's see if it's got a color that I like. I'm trying not to do black, because they almost always do either a shade of black or some really, really bright pastel color. There is no in between. I've been wanting to make a brick house for a while. Why is it always so hard to choose? Let me take another look at the picture of this house that I've got pulled up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go with some siding then. We'll do some white siding. Maybe some blue side. But I don't want to do blue suburban. It's no Simsies thing. Okay, you know what? We will do white. And if I don't like it after I've put all the windows and everything, we can change it. Okay? See, that's why we do this. We just need to trust the process. Okay. And what kind of roof color did this house have? I think it had a green roof color, yeah. See, what does this look like? Oh god. Not that. Okay. How about this color? I mean, that was almost okay. That'll have to do, I guess. I mean, it's alright. Maybe after some trim. I don't think it looks better. Maybe it just needs to grow on me some, you know? Did I remember to paint that side of the roof? No, I did not. And of course we need roof culture. Cultures? Oh my god. Roof sculptures. I can't speak. You usually don't put a lot of effort on the roof, but I want to do new things in this newer year. Telling you though, January felt like an entire year on its own. Yeah. There we go. Right it is. There we go. Okay. We go ahead and save some games in case my game decides to be like, oh my god, no! What are you doing? How dare you play me? Okay. Go ahead, put that wood down. Did I forget to? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. Now time for the foundation. No, I need the slightly darker version. There we go. Okay. What door should I use? Might use a base game door. I actually haven't used a base game door in a while. I think that'll work. Then for the back door, I'll use a sliding glass one. There we go. See, these would be perfect if they just were the right shade of brown. Sims team, why must you murk me? No, give me my columns. That should work. There's linoleum. I wish we had more linoleum options. Make things so much easier. No, if it goes masonry or tile. That'll do. There we go. And we're gonna do the same up here. Okay. And there's the hyper focus. I'm getting quiet because I'm focusing. Not because I'm ignoring everybody, but because I am indeed focusing. Okay, we're just gonna put a small doodad there. Then we take this. Put that there. Shit. There we go. Doo 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 doo. Before I get like really deep into like building everything, I need to make sure that my Sims will be able to reach this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the sink in. No, not the color I want. Here we go. Let me go see if they're gonna be able to use that stove. Okay. Because I don't want to get deep in the building process and then find out that, hold on, I gotta scratch my face. just to find out that the stove's not gonna work. Okay, Cassandra. I know you're sad. But, need you to, serve lunch. Go make some soup. Okay, so far so good, but we're gonna see if it'll actually let her get to the stove. Well, so far so good. Cat's playing in the damn thing, though. Yep, she can use it. I'm gonna let her finish making this soup. Hopefully she doesn't burn the house down. Okay. That's awesome. First and foremost, money. I'm just gonna give them infinite money for now. And then I'll set everything else up. Okay. Pit bulls. Put it by the fridge. Little toy right there. Just gonna go ahead and put these right here. Okay. Sorry. Do 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 do. Oop. Of course, the controls are glitching, because that's what they like to do when I'm in the middle of something. And they're gonna have a little kettle. Hold on, what? I didn't mean to exit that. And a little hot pot doodad zombie. Okay. It's not cooperating. I'm gonna put a little hot pot doodad there for now. Okay. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna move this up here. Shit, hold on. Move you farther enough away. There. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna need that still, because I need to place some other doodads down. For them to have put up there. Okay. I'm gonna put some right here. And then there. And then let's see, let's get this cute little lettuce rug. There we go. Perfect. It's perfect. Okay. Well, I don't think Cassandra and her girlfriend would have a sad beige house. I just this I just feel like making sad beige houses. I'm joking. It's not going to be a sad beige house. It's going to have beige in it, but it's not going to be sad beige, you know. It's going to have some life to it, you know. Oh no, work socks. Sad beige toys for sad beige children. I don't know if y'all saw on the TikTok, but that mom who spray painted her kid's very colorful Christmas tree to match my aesthetic. Meanwhile, her aesthetic is depression. Or heaven forbid the parents whose like kids are still relatively young and they let their kids pick out, you know, their hangers and stuff, but the minute that their kids go for the bright, happy, colorful ones, they're like, oh, woe is me, why would she choose such ugly things? And I'm like, maybe it's ugly to you, but the child saw color and said, oh my god, I don't have any of this at home. There's a joke I could make about that in there, but I'm not going to. I don't want to get canceled before I get my start. that was a joke. You can laugh, I promise. It's a shitty one. Anyway, there we go. And I'm just like, bestie, your kid likes these fun things called color and vibrancy and life. Just, you know, mayhaps you should consider getting color in your house. And then a little dining table for guests. I've got these chairs kind of like this at my house. In my house. Okay, I've also seen another mom that's just like, I let my 3-year-old pick out hangers for her closet today, and look at these monstrosities, she says, holding up rainbow hangers. They're just so, they clash with everything. They don't go with anything in the nursery. And I'm like, oh, woe was you. Boo-hoo. Your kid likes color, you know. Like, I can understand wanting a cohesive thing, but when it comes to your kid's room, especially as they start getting old enough to express themselves, which is a lot younger than you'd think. At the bare minimum, their fashion and home decor should be theirs to choose as they see fit. Oh hell, cats are getting in the trash again. Oh well. Not my cats, it's not my trash can. Not my monkey, not my circus. Not my monkeys, not my circus. It's the other way around, I'm aware, but yeah. Let's get a clock for this house. Do 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 do. These be cute. How are these in here? Okay, yeah, I kind of like these. Yeah, these will do. Try to keep in mind that, yeah, the people can get cohesive things with that goes with the rest of these things, but I'm thinking that Cassandra's girlfriend, I'm sorry, had the cat before she met Cassandra, so the cat's hers, technically speaking. They divorced. She's gonna get the cat in the divorce. Um, okay. Anyway, I think I might be stopping this stream here for now. I know I didn't get much of the house done, but that's because I am tired and also hungry, and it is starting to get close to lunchtime, and I need to eat. Otherwise I'm going to start getting the jitters. So, I might, get back on and stream again today after I eat something, but not sure really. Anyway, bye! And thank you for watching, if you did watch, and if you're watching in the future, hi! I hope you liked it. I know I ramble, and I go bouncing off the walls everywhere, but thank you for watching. But yeah. Anyways, bye-bye.